Hello everyone. How's everybody? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's go to today's video session. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, do you like rock and roll music as always? Crazy music, isn't it? Yeah, so let's check this out. So this is a very special video for Panasonic 3DO 32-bit multiplayer games console. So what is this today's video session about? It's about, people don't take this very seriously. I've been watching a lot of Panasonic 3DO videos on YouTube. And I'm not very impressed what they actually show. Okay? So basically, what I'm trying to say here, we're going to make this video really exciting today. Hope you guys like it. Because basically, what's this about? We're going to know what kind of Panasonic 3DO game exclusives for the system. Yeah. So I'm going to go through these games and I'm going to tell you what kind of big exclusives work for the console as I go through this video. If I know anything about the game, I'll talk about it. If I don't, I'll just go to the next game. Okay. There's a lot of quality games on this system, man. I was very surprised the amount of games it released. I'll be honest with you. The system was made in Japan, okay? That was back in 1993 and it was up to, was it 1995? No. 1996. From 1993 to 1996. This is a whole catalog of games coming from Japan, UK and US. Follow up in 94, wasn't it? But literally the game started rolling in 1993. Honey, you wouldn't probably see these games, right? Because they were Japanese games. You probably wouldn't see them in the US or UK. Some games did appear in the US and UK, some didn't, okay? I'm gonna tell you the ones as I'm going through this video, which literally were Japanese games. You probably wouldn't see them in other regions, okay? Right, so let's go through this list. Autobahn Tokio. This is a racing game. What do I actually think of this game? First of all, this game is only a Japanese game. So you only get this game from Japan and all that, alright? This game is a racing game. The controls weren't great in this game. But even that, the game's still very enjoyable. It's a really good game though. Even the controls are bad. It's better than most majority racing games I've seen on Panasonic 3DO. There is a game I'm going to talk about later on, which has good handling and everything like that. But to be honest, it wasn't a really that impressive game. That was another game we're talking about. But Autobahn Tokio is a pretty good game, I would say. All it is that in this game as well, you got like traffic in there. and you're just dealing with this other guy. There's just another guy that you're just racing with. That's similar to Need for Speed, isn't it? So it's a pretty good game. It's quite enjoyable. I like the way the tracks are made in this game. Yeah, and it's pretty good. So yeah, Autobahn Tokyo. Check it out. Balls, the director's cut. This is a 3D fighter. Why is the game actually called balls? You see the characters' arms and legs. They made out balls. They're all like this. Look, check this out. Can you see my arm? Straight. It's all like balls. Yeah, look. Ball, like this. The arms made of balls. And the legs, arms and legs. It's all the characters made out of balls. It's like that. So why is actually game like? It's a good game. It's good. It's got some nice funny moves where they're drilling the characters on the ground. And then they throw the character and they hit them like a baseball bats. It's got some amazing fighting skills like that. It is a pretty enjoyable game. Just check this game out. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not one of my favorite fighting games on Panasonic 3DO, and I wouldn't recommend it really highly, but it's still pretty good. Battle chess. Right. Battle chess is a pretty enjoyable game. I think this is a Japanese game. I can be wrong. I think so. Okay, anyway. Battle chess is a different kind of game that you've never seen before. You go, how can that be? It's only a chess game. Basically, when you play chess games, you have the real chess, don't you? Like plastic. You move them. They're like kings and queens and all that stuff. You know, in this game, the tools you're using when you're moving them, they're like real people, man. So when it's your turn, when you move, they actually walk like this. They go tug, with their staffs. They go like this. They go tug. They walk. It's bad. And you know when you get caught, when you lose, and the other guy beats you, then they show you this kind of scene where the two guys are using this staff. They're going. They're actually playing it. It's a really, really good game, this is. I think it's a great chess game. I've never, ever seen a chess game like this. This is one of the unique Panasonic 3D games. Battle chess. Need to see one. Yeah, check it out. Battle Sport. Battle Sport is a game where it's about sports. It's got very amazing looking cutscene while the game doesn't actually look like that. Even the in-gaming graphics are pretty good in this game. I would say this game is quite unique because like they're using these kind of like these spacecrafts. What they did, you could shoot each other to slow them down, and they blast, and then you got the chance. But what is the game actually about? So basically, you get this ball, and you just score the goal. The person who scores the most majority goals wins the game. There's also a two-player in this game, where you compete against each other. That's really good fun. Where you shoot each other out. You blast each other out from oblivion, and you score most majority goals, and you win the game. There you have it. Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon S. This is a Japanese game. Okay, again. So you got this a very beautiful looking anime style cutscene, which is really, really good. And then you get all of these characters. As you know, Sailor Moon is a manga animation, and it's all like girls involved in this game. They wear this kind of they wear like mini skirts and all that, and they're fighting away. Oh, that's a bit bizarre, really. I don't know why Japanese people always tend to make the women look like that. This game does that as well. So it's not some kind of Streets of Rage or Final Fight game. No, they don't walk and beat up on the streets. It's literally a fighting game. Fighting game. You know all the girls from Sailor Moon? They're in this game. You can choose them, you know. You can choose them, choose your character and fight away. They use all the special moves and the fireballs, punch, kicks. I think it's a pretty good game. It's enjoyable. It's quite a good fun game. So yeah, check it out. Blade Force. Blade Force. Blade Force is a action shooter with a very detailed graphics, a very fun game to play, but spoiled by few things. Do you know what they are if you ever played this game? It is a unique game to the system. This game is. Okay? Problem with this game is the fuel. As you're fighting these guys, the fuel runs out really quickly, man. You have to rush so fast to play this game, man. It's really, really annoying when he does that. You have to keep on looking at the fuel when you find these enemies. It makes you get you really worried. And also, you have to look at for this. There's no map in the game. It's really silly because we need to know where the ammunition is, where the fuels are, where's our target, and we don't even know where to go in the game. You have to keep on just flying around in these 3D environments. It's bloody frustrating. Really frustrating this game is. It's a well-made game. It's really good, but it's spoiled by these things. It's a great shame. But still, if you're used to all that things, then you're going to really enjoy this game. But if not, you probably just put it away. Well, no, I don't want to play this game anymore. It's still a very good game. You should check this game out. So, you have it. Burning Soldier. Panasonic Matsushita game. Yeah. This game, what can I say? Burning Soldier is better than Blade Force. Yeah, it's better than that. In my opinion, it's much better. This Burning Soldier, right, is exclusive to the system. And it should. It should be. It's a great game. It's a great game where you get this cutscene. He's talking about these things. He goes, the Kaisharians saying all these forces gonna invade, attack Mars. He's saying all these kind of things in this game. And the music is epic, man. The cutscene is really good. And this guy is doing this like a villain, like an alien. He's like this. It's really good. The music goes. Kaisharians attack Mars. Really good game this is. So basically, you get you get this target. You're using this target and shooting everything you can see in there. It's made in like a cockpit view. The graphics are really good in this game. Gameplay is really good. Ability-wise, it's really impressive. I love this game a lot. It's really good fun. Even it's got a 2-player in there. Then you got 2 targets in there, and you can both help each other and do the co-op. Incredible looking game. Panasonic Matsushita, Burning Soldier. Play this game, man. It's really good. Captain Quazar. This is a good animation kind of game. It's got a lot of things to involve in it. And the thing with this game, it reminds you of them, I don't know, one of them games that you get from comics. You know, comic kind of hero. It's a really good game because, like, it's got this character in there, right? He moves in a directional. He's going. He's got wicked guns, really good animation, graphics, top-notch gameplay. You can't go wrong with this Panasonic 3DO game exclusive. Man, this is another great action platformer shooter. I think you should play this game. This game is really, really good. Especially if you're into anime style games. This game is epic stuff, yeah. Captain Quazar. Exclusive to the system. Crash in burn. So this game is a racing game. So it's like you got these kind of spacecrafts. Like, look, really, really fast ones, yeah? Really, really fast kind of spacecrafts. Similar to like Wipeout. It's kind of stuff like that. Like, you know, F-Zero. Some F-Zero games. It's kind of like that. When this game came out, at that time, people was shocked. They got this game's got really stunning graphics. Yeah, really stunning graphics. It really was that. And it's really high speed racing action. The gameplay wise, it's like this. You race around and you shoot the other ones. It's like that. Otherwise they shoot you and they kill you. This game is really good fun. It's a blast. It is on the difficult side of things. But this game, for exclusive on Panasonic 3DO, is a must buy. Check this game anyway. Okay, now we've got a movie game. Which you heard of it, everyone's heard about it. I don't like the film at all. I thought the film was just totally rubbish. There was hardly nothing in it. It's only just Wesley Snipes was just good in the whole damn movie. The main hero was just boring in the movie. So we're talking about Demolition Man here. It's just like, Wesley Snipes, Home Sweet Home. Good dialogues by him. He had the best dialogues, the best action. So, in the Panasonic 3DO game, which is quite exclusive to the system, it's totally different to what I've seen from Sega Mega Drive and Sega Mega CD. I think it's on Sega Mega Drive. I've played it on Sega Mega CD. Some of the stages are good, some are just totally bad on Sega Mega CD. It's not a totally good game, but on the Panasonic 3DO, this game is an FPS shooter, fighting and racing. It's got 3-in-1 in one game. The Demolition Man game is pretty good on Panasonic 3DO. I would say it's pretty good. It's a really good fun game. Very good graphics. You can't actually walk in there when you're doing first-person shooting stuff. You just got these graphics on this, still like a picture. And you got these enemies walking and running at you and you shoot. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, really good. It's good stuff, man. Demolition Man, yeah. So check this game out. Doom. In my opinion, this version of Doom is one of the best. What you get in this game, you know when you used to play Doom before, like on PC, when you complete the stages, right, you get a music in the end, don't you? You know what the Panasonic 3D version does? When you play this game, you get music in the game. Yeah. It's really, really good they did that. I find that game really exciting. Sometimes, instead of playing the game, you enjoy the music. Da 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 da. So it's got a little screen. It's not full screen. Doesn't matter about that. But this, in my opinion, is one of the best versions of Doom game. Okay. F1 GP. This is a Formula 1 racing game. I do think this game is quite good. Yeah, it's a really good game. First, you will look at it. You say, it looks weird. Then you don't tend to like the graphics. But when you start enjoying the game, you start liking the graphics as well of this game. Then you start thinking, yeah, this game is really, really good. When I saw it first time, I didn't like the look of it. But when you start playing it, you start enjoying it, then you start getting into the graphics as well. It's a really good game as well, yeah. So check that game out as well. FIFA International Soccer. Wow. What can I say about this? It's one of them games that brought us real 3D graphics. Yeah. Real 3D graphics. This game is going very amazing looking graphics. Not only that, when you play this game, the characters move in fluid movements, man. Yeah, it looks amazing. I don't know. I think this FIFA game looks better than the ones we get right now. I don't really like the look of nowadays FIFA soccer games. Yeah, they're realistic, but this game looked really good in 3D graphics and the fluid movements. It just looks better than the modern FIFA soccer games. I prefer this one than playing all of these new ones they're releasing. Because I prefer nowadays Pro Evolution Soccer, really. I don't like FIFA Soccer. It doesn't look like the real thing anymore. But this game had it all. Graphics, fluid movement, good gameplay, a lot of teams. Good game. Check it out. Flashback. This game has all the cutscenes from the Sega Mega CD, which is good. But in the Mega CD, I did thought that game was spoiled. You couldn't hear any of the sound effects because the music was going in the game. You know when you used to fight the enemy, there used to be a music, wasn't there, on Sega Mega Drive? It's when you used to fight them, you used to go. It used to play this kind of music in there when you used to fight the enemies, isn't it? But the Mega CD can't do that because it's keep on playing in-gaming music. It's doing that. But the Panasonic 3DO version is no different. The Panasonic 3DO version doesn't play in-game music, but it doesn't even play music when you find the enemies. Why did they cut that out? When you find the enemies, oh man, goodness sake, what they do that for? But still, in my opinion, right, the graphics look better. It moves a bit quicker, it looks more fluid, and it gives you good action gameplay. I would say on Panasonic 3DO, Flashback is the best version on this system. Definitely. Flashback on Panasonic 3DO is definitely the best version. Looks really great. So check that game out as well. Gridders. Panasonic 3DO game. Exclusive. This is a very unique puzzler. So you're thinking, how can it be very unique? All puzzle games are the same. Have you seen Tetris and columns? The big shapes coming down like that, don't they? This game is not like that. You know what this game does? It gives you a proper 3D grid. Not flat view, but from the ground in 3D. Right? And then what you have these 3D blocks moving. You can see the blocks moving in 3D properly. In 3D graphics. And there's a boy and a dog in this game. You can actually move this boy and the dog in this game when these 3D cubes are moving at the same time. He needs to get to that circle to complete the level. It's a really good game. I've never seen a puzzler game like this before. It's very unique. You want to play something like this? Check this out then. Iron Angel of the Eclipse. Eclipse. What do we say? This is a proper Japanese game. I think this game was available on all 3 regions though. But this game is a proper Japanese. There's this Japanese guy in the cutscene where he shows you Neo Tokyo in there. Okay? Looks really beautiful. This cutscene is flipping crazy, man. It looks incredible. I've never seen a cutscene like this in a video game before. I haven't even seen a cutscene in modern gaming like this. This cutscene's crazy in this game. You have to see the way they're moving this. So there's this Japanese guy. He goes, "Come to me. I'll be waiting for you in that building." He's saying all these things to that robot. He trusts him and all that stuff. In this cutscene, they're showing you a lot of amazing action by the robot. The way he's walking, the way he spins around, the way he's flying and teleporting things. A really good cutscene. Anyway, let's get into the game. So this game, so basically you got a robot, right? You're in a cockpit view. It's an FPS shooter. What I like about this game is quite interesting. You have to find the gun first. You just have to kind of run to gun, something like that. Once you find it, it's like these little like boxes. You just press like A button or something, and it selects that web. You get that item. But with this gun, you have to collect it first. Then you have to go to options, and then press this thing called use, and you'll select the weapon. When you shoot in this game, you know what I like about it? It's got nice special effects. It goes pew, pew, pew. Even you can see the bullets coming out the gun. It's a really, really good game. And you shoot the enemies. Pew, pew. This game is much better than Doom, you know. I think it's it's one of the best FPS shooter on Panasonic 3DO. Not only on Panasonic 3DO, it's one of my favorite FPS shooter game I've ever enjoyed. Even when you get close to a door, you can see the robot's hand. He does that. He opens the door like that. Really good. Every enemy you shoot, it's like robots they use in this game. It's like sci-fi stuff. It's really good, man, this game is. And he's shooting. Impressive stuff. Good detailed graphics. Good gameplay. With special effects when you're shooting the enemies. Check this out. Right. Then they released the second part to it. That one was called Iron Angel of the Apocalypse. The Return. Wow. What a game this was. Now, the guy in the first game, he's not in it. But what they show in this game, he's actually dead on the floor. Not the man, the actual robot. He's dropped onto the floor. I don't know about that because I've never clocked the first game. Probably something must happen in the end of the game or something. I don't know. He's dead on the floor. And then this machine comes flying and picks him up and takes him away. And makes him back to life again. It's a really, really impressive game this is. And then when they bring him back to life, it's all like this really bizarre kind of cutscene. We're showing like a lot of like different kind of, I don't know, some kind of cyborgs and all that. Machinery stuff. It's really different to the first one. I don't know if the cutscene's been the first one, but it's pretty good though. But I really think the graphics are more improved and the gameplay is totally changed. They're using different kind of machinery in this game. Like the enemies, they're more difficult and it's more versatile. It's a more exciting game than the first one. Trust me, it's a very, very enjoyable game. Now, let's bring out the second part as well. Check it out. Johnny Bazookato. This guy is some kind of a rock star where you get this cutscene, right? They're dancing in it. It's like a musician, like an instrumental. They go. Really good music cutscene. It's really long, and there's this enemy in there. You can see who's gonna. He looks horrible. He's horrible. As you can tell, he's not a good guy in it. He's the guy that Johnny Bazookaton must defeat. This game, it is a Panasonic 3D exclusive. Then he went on to the other platforms as well. This game did. This game, right, had very detailed graphics, very good gameplay. Each stage, right, had incredible music. I only can remember the first stage where is the music like, I don't know, it goes, ow, something like that. Do, 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 dun, 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 dun. I can't do the music properly. It's a really good game. This is a really good platformer shooter. So check this game out. All right. Killing Time. This is another FPS shooter. It's not good as Iron Angel of the Apocalypse. It's not really good as that game. I don't think it is. It starts off really well with this cutscene. They're saying that this person's not good, this woman's not good, and all that. Then you're playing this game. It's got good graphics. Some stages are really good. It's atmospheric. You know, I played it from the start, I thought it was good. Then when you keep on going further and further, I don't know, the stages look really boring. It starts getting really boring, the game. Yeah, some stages are good, some stages are just really boring. You just don't want to bother with them. It's just not good as an Iron Angel game, but still, Killing Time is a blast. Do check this game out because it's still a Panasonic 3DO exclusive. So yeah, play this game. Mega Race. Mega Race. Mega Race, when it came out back in time, again, it had stunning graphics. People will go, whoa, check this racing game out. It's got really stunning graphics. It really did. No joke, it really did. The actual game is pretty interesting. It's like a sci-fi racing game. It's got really incredible looking cars in this game. And this game is like, you have to be patient with the controls. It's not bad controls. You can actually play. It plays really smooth in this very amazing looking tracks. You're driving in there and you're shooting the other cars. Otherwise, they will bang you and they will blast you. Do not let that happen. You must blast them before they do to you. Good game. And the guy, there's a guy in the cutscenes keeps on coming. He's really funny, the guy. He keeps on saying funny things to you. You guys, this is Mega Race. You have to do this, blah, 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 that. Yeah, he's pretty funny guy in it. Yeah, really good game. The Need for Speed. This is a pretty good game. I don't know how to put this. I did mention Autobahn Tokio, which is a Japanese driving game. I actually like that game better, but it was spoiled with controls. I was finding them tracks more enjoyable than this game. This game is similar to that. You know what this Need for Speed game does? Where, there's a man in this game. He's challenging you. Hey. He does this things to you. He talks to you. He shows you this video of this guy. Gonna think you're a hotshot. You think you could take me on? Let's see what you're made of. He's saying all these kind of dialogues in this game. And when you get to the main screen, then it's got this music. Then it goes. The music's really good in this game. It's all this kind of stuff in it. And then what I've seen in this game, when you're playing it, you're only challenging just this guy in it. There's no racers in it, right? It doesn't mean it's a bad game. It is still a really good game. It's just racing and then there's traffic like that. Autobahn Tokio is the similar thing to that as well. But I prefer that game more than this. But I do say one thing. The Panasonic 3D exclusive, the Need for Speed, right, is one of the best Need for Speed game I have ever played. No, not that way what you're thinking. Because I'm talking about them Need for Speed games that had sequels like Need for Speed 2, 3, 4, 5 in numbers. This is the same game. This is the first part of the game. You know the second, third, fourth, 5, they were all rubbish. They were all crap. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, all of these Need for Speed games were all rubbish. The only one which was good was the Panasonic 3DO one. I was very impressed looking at Panasonic 3DO. Like, what the heck are these Need for Speed games? They appeared on the damn Sony PlayStation. They call that a very popular system. But look at the state of these Need for Speed games. They were flipping terrible. The graphics were rubbish. They looked like cardboard boxes. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen such rubbish racing games in my life. The Panasonic 3DO game looked photorealistic graphics. Smooth looking game. Very smooth, fluid racing action. It was a still really good game. Also, it's got a two-player game where you could choose these cars. The first player could choose his car, the second player could choose his car, and you race each other. That two-player in this game is impressive. Really good. That's where this game really shines. It's a very good game. Check it out. Nobunaga no Yabou Haouden. This is a Japanese game, by the way. I have never actually played this game. A lot of Japanese people who play this game think it was really good. This game is made by Koi. You know, the guys made Samurai Warriors and Warriors Orochi. They actually made this game. The funny thing about this game is, you know, when I saw this screen, I saw a bit of a video trailer. It says Koi Co Limited. You know what it says at the bottom? I've never seen any company doing that. It says made in Japan. He actually says in the game. You know the main screen. He actually says down it. I think this game is a strategy game, if I'm not wrong. The actual cutscene looks really good. It's the samurai guys, right? Samurai warriors, right? They're walking, running in the water, going, yeah! Go, fighting with swords. It's got a really good, like a movie-like cutscene. It has to be seen. This game might be good. I don't know. I've never played it, so I couldn't comment on this game. It's probably a really good game anyway. Nova Storm. Right, this is the same game that appeared on Sega Mega CD. I've played both the versions. To be honest, they both look same in graphics and gameplay. Only the Mega CD cutscenes are scruffy. Apart from that, this game just looks the same. And the other thing that it's got clearer sound to it on the Panasonic 3DO. I'm not going to say much about this game. If you already played the Sega Mega CD, you know what to expect from the Panasonic 3D version. Yeah, no Storm, a good action game. If you haven't got Sega Mega CD, you can just buy the Nova Storm on Panasonic 3D. Okay. Out of This World. Out of This World is the same game which appeared in the UK called Another World. Panasonic 3DO exclusive. I have to say, really good, man. This game was on Sega Mega Drive, man, and Sega Mega CD. Both of them versions are not comparable to this. No way. Oh my gosh, the quad scene in this game, man. Oh gosh. Anime looking graphics, man. Looks really, really amazing. With the thunder in it. The effect. I was impressed when I was looking at this cutscene. It's good, man. Then when you came to the game, absolutely amazing, spectacular graphics, man. Yeah, no joke. Everything in this game, right, man. So if you got this amazing looking graphics, you're playing in this amazing action platformer shooter. So even the gun, pew, pew, amazing. With a small laser, when you even charge it, chow, chow, pew. Even with the laser coming out, it looks absolutely amazing. This game must be played, man. To be believed, yeah. Excellent stuff. Check it out. Phoenix 3. Action, platformer, shooter, whatever you want to call it. This game, guy called Derek in this game. This guy comes from the spaceship. He goes, surrender to her now. Or we will perish you. He says these kind of things. And he goes, he gets a bit scared. That man does. The guy called Derek. A very good movie-like cutscene in this game. Looks very good with real actors in it. The actual game, right? The character looks realistic, man. Okay? He looks really good. He walks. He goes, duck, duck. You got his footsteps properly. He goes, duck, duck, duck. Then he goes, duck, 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 duck. Even he runs. This game's bad, you know. Really good. And then he walks. He's just good when he just moves this character. Very amazing looking graphics. It's this kind of prehistoric creatures and kind of this stuff in it. These kind of creatures in this game. And he's shooting like down, 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 down. It's a very, very epic looking action shooter. It's very fun to play, this game is. I think it's really fun. He grabs, he holds on the edges, he climbs up, he jumps down. When he climbs down, he has to hang down, then he jumps down. He does all these kind of things in this game, you know. It's a really, really good game, man. You have to check this game out. It's a really good, fun game. And it's got this music. Dun, 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 dun. Phoenix 3, check it out. Great Panasonic 3 exclusive game. Okay. Poet. This is a very good FPS shooter, man. I still like Iron Angel of this game as well. Over this game. But this probably can come at number 2 for me. Poet. This game is really, really good as well. It's very detailed graphics. Looks very fun. And very big guns. Stuff like that. It looks really good. It's very advanced looking game. You going up and down on elevators. You're jumping high and doing different things in this game. This game is to our next level. This game is, you know. I have to say that. When they probably released at that time. It's a very good action game. So check it out. Check it out. Primal Rage. Oh my gosh. How many platforms did they release this damn game on? I don't know why I have to talk about this game too much. It's a prehistoric fighting game. It's got very amazing looking graphics. You choose these dinosaurs in it and stuff like that. It's a fighting game. By far, Panasonic 3DO version is one of the best. Primal Rage on Panasonic 3DO is the best version. So check it out. Return Fire. A military game, huh? Panasonic 3D exclusive. This game is flipping epic stuff. You can't go wrong with this game. Return Fire. Then it's got this music. Hallelujah, 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 yeah. Stuff like that. It's got all these kind of things in it. You get to drive 4 different vehicles. I can't remember. Yeah, there's one. It's a Jeep, tank, and there's another vehicle with lots of wheels and stuff like that. A helicopter as well. Yeah, that's it. So this game's got top vehicles. You choose the one you feel suitable for the level. This game has one of the best action I have seen in these kind of type of games. Yeah, you can't beat this game, man. A great 1-player, 2-player, man. 2 players bad, you find each other, corpse, everything's in there. This game is absolutely incredible. Check this game out. Return Fire and Panasonic 3DO. Okay? Rise of the Robots. Yeah, we've seen these games on many platforms as well. But I like the Panasonic 3DO version better because it looks photorealistic and the cutscene looks really clear. This is basically a fighting game with robots. You need to be very control of the game. You need to be well focused in this game. Otherwise, you won't have to play it. You have to look at, your opponent. Basically, they're all robots. You have to look at the robots. What is going to go on to do to you? Don't worry, it's not that difficult, I'm telling you. You have to keep on fighting really quickly. Unless that guy keeps on jumping up. Or they go. Or they're beating up you like that. They literally will try to kill you really quickly. There aren't any special moves. It's basically just simple robot moves, fighting. Okay? It's stuff like that. It's real like robot moves in this game. I think it's a pretty good game though. You should check this game out. Road Rash. Panasonic 3DO exclusive. What do I say about this game? A great racing game. I'm not even joking on this. This is one of the best Road Rash game on any platform. From game consoles, man. You're not going to have to beat this game. A lot of these YouTube people are not telling you these things. They're just playing them. That's it. I bought a Panasonic 3DO. Blah, blah. This game, right, it's got amazing detailed graphics. Very fast gameplay. And yeah, you will be racing lots of opponents in this game. In this one you do. You know what the Road Rash is. It's illegal violence. So you got punch, or you can kick, you do all that stuff, or you got baseball bats, or you got I think this guy whips, something like that. Chains. This game's bad. You can fight them as well and knock them off the motorbike. It's illegal though. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. It's a racing game like that. You know what? Check this game out. It's really good. Samurai Shodown. Check it out. Haouden style. Samurai Shodown is a very detailed looking graphics. The original game in the arcades. A lot of people used to play this game in the arcades. Okay? A lot of people used to play it. This game is really good. Gameplay. I shouldn't be saying gameplay here. This game is top stuff in gameplay. Very good characters like Haouden, or Haouden, Ansel, or Cream. and stuff like that. Jubei, Nakruro, Charlotte, Galford, Tabu Tabu. Great game, man. This game's got really good stages, good music. I remember that Tabu Tabu music. Tabu Tabu. However you say his name. I'm pronouncing it. Oh, overall style. Yeah, man. So yeah, this game is really, really good. A great fighting game. So you can't go wrong. Check this game out. A samurai style game. Get it. Samurai Shodown. Great purchase. You best own this game. This game is good as the arcade version and the SNK Neo Geo AES and the Neo Geo SNK Neo Geo CD. Samurai Shodown. Quality stuff. Get this fighting game. Scramble Cobra. Basically, cockpit view. You get this cutscene. It's a helicopter game. So you're driving cockpit view. You're looking at your map. You have to look at if you don't go out of route. If you do that, the mission will be aborted. Okay. So you have to stay in the field. You can shoot. I like the light. When they shoot, you can see that plasma coming out. Good. Termination coming out. Looks really great. And when you blast these things, it looks really, really good, man. It's a really, really impressive looking game. Action shooter. Do check this out. Another Panasonic 3DO exclusive. Shadow War of Association. Shadow War of Association. This is another fighting game. I don't know how to explain this one. If you can like this game or not. This game is flipping fast. For goodness sake, couldn't you get the fighting bit slow? It's flipping fast. They come really close and they're trying to kill you quickly. You have to be very skillful in this game, You gotta crouch, block, everything you think of. And you can find this game. This game is really good. Once you got the hang of this game, you'll like this game. It's a still very good, enjoyable fighting game. So check it out. Shockwave. Now the Shockwave game has a nice cutscene, a good story, like a movie-like based cutscenes that you find in movies. The actual game is very good. You're driving the spacecraft in the skies and all that. Oh, not in the skies, it's on the grounds. And the action is pretty good in this game. They also released another game called Shockwave 2. That improves the game even more better, more detailed graphics. In this game, right, both of the games do this. When you're playing this game, you've got a little display in there. The display actually shows you the character. The character's actually speaking to you. He's telling you what to do. So what you need to do, you need to go to this post and blast all these things. And don't forget, do it properly. They're saying all these things. So they're speaking in there for you. It's a really good action game. It needs to be played, man. A great Panasonic 3D exclusive game. Shockwave 2, play both. They're great games. Slam in Jam 95. This is, lots of people call this like an arcade style. Yeah, it probably is. It's an absolutely amazing looking basketball game with nice arenas. The characters look really good in it. They're licensed characters, stages, everything's in there. That's what you expect from real basketball. Yeah, so check this game out. Soccer Kid. I don't know how many systems this has been on. It's been come away from Commodore Amiga, hasn't it? Commodore Amiga 500, do you remember that? Now the Panasonic 3DO is exclusive to the system as well. A very nice looking soccer game with beautiful looking graphics. What are you doing in this game? You're using a football and killing the enemies with a football. You can't jump on them, you can't go close to them, or you get caught in it. You have to use all football tricks. It's a bit tricky and frustrating, but once you know, if you got the hang of it, it's easy to play. Space Pirates. This game, right, is just for US. That's why I know. It might be other regions, I don't think it is. It's for US. You get this like a movie like story about these pirates that he goes, and these people start crying and they, can you help us from this evil man and stuff like that. They're saying all these things. Basically, it's an action shooter. It's like a gun game. It's a really good game where usually you have guns, you go pew pew. You know, in this game, you got like a laser on it. You shoot like lasers and you got special effects that you get in sci-fi films. You're going chew, pew, and the effects coming out of them when you shoot them. Going, pew, pew, whoa, pew, pew, yeah, and stuff like that. It's a really, really good action game. Space Pirates must be checked out. Panasonic 3 exclusive. Check it out. Starfighter. Another action shooter game with loads of different camera views. You can play in these camera views if you're good at them. Good looking graphics. Very good musics in this game. Death by Stereo. Whee! It's all about all these wicked musics, man. And stuff like that. Oh yeah, I've been planning for long. Really good game. Check this game out. Really good music, good action. You have to do these missions to complete them, and also then you get into the mothership and all that. The other thing about this game is that you know the music tracks. If you think they'd be annoying, you can remove them from the options, or you can select the tracks that you always want to listen in the game. Really good option. Very good. Star Wars Rebel Assault. Star Wars Rebel Assault. This originally was on Sega Mega CD. Sega Mega CD have very scruffy looking cutscenes. The graphics didn't look that great. Because of that, the game doesn't look that really that good. Now on the Panasonic 3DO, this game is quality stuff. Okay? Now the cutscene's clearer, the sound's clear, the graphics looks amazing. This game runs far faster than the Sega Mega CD version. It's like watching a movie, this thing is. It's like close to a movie. This looks really good. In my opinion, this might be one of the best flight simulator action games. Yeah, I think it's one of the best from that kind of genre. So check this game out. It's pretty good. Starblade. Namco stuff, man. Starblade, right, was on Sega Mega CD. It looked really very poor indeed. You've got this small screen, looks low-end graphics, a big control panel. Doesn't look that good. Even the graphics ain't great. Everything looks a bit dull on it. The Panasonic 3DO, right, has two versions. Then we had a Sony PlayStation version called Starblade Alpha. I don't think that game's worth buying. No. I'll tell you why. If you got Panasonic 3D version, There's the Panasonic 3DO version has the arcade version, which looks really good. It looks good as the arcade one. And then he had a 3DO version. That version of 3DO version, it looked absolutely incredible, man. The graphics looks amazing. Now these graphics were similar on the PlayStation. If you already own the Panasonic 3DO version, why do you need the PlayStation version? There's no point of it. It was comparable to that. So, I would prefer the Panasonic 3DO version. If you already got Panasonic 3DO, don't bother with the Sony. Don't bother with Sega Mega CD and the Sony PlayStation version. Go for the Panasonic 3DO version. It's a complete winner. A very good action game. So do get it, purchase this game. Strahl. I don't know how to Strahl. Strahl. I don't know how you pronounce that. This game reminds me of Road Avenger on Sega Mega CD, where the whole game is on commands. This is the same thing. Which game's actually better, Road Avenger or the Strahl? This one is the Panasonic 3D one. Because in the Sega Mega CD, you're just driving a car. You're just banging them and doing these kind of things. There's nothing else in the game. If that's your kind of thing, just driving cars, fine. But this game is better. You got this guy. I think this is a proper Japanese game. You got this Japanese guy, yeah. He's running on these platforms. They're breaking, and you got these huge giants who are made of like stone, or there's some kind of statues, right? They're big like giants, and then you got these big kind of like giants, and these guys are punching you away. And this guy, right, then takes his sword out, and then he's using these commands, and he's fighting these guys. This game is really epic, man. Please do check this out, because I gotta say, this is one of the best game on them kind of games where you got these great looking graphics, right? Animation graphics with commands in there. So Strahl, Panasonic 3DO, it is an exclusive, one of the best games to own. Definitely. Striker World Cup Special. Striker World Cup Special is another football game. I do think this game is pretty good. Maybe it doesn't have the best real 3D graphics for a soccer game on Panasonic 3DO, but still, this game is classic stuff. It plays really well. It's got good graphics. Got all the teams. So yeah, check this game out. It's a great football game. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Do not get mistaken by this game. This is not the same game that appeared on Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. No. That game was called Super Street Fighter 2 New Challenges. Doesn't matter the game looks similar. It isn't similar. No, it's not the same thing. Because in the Panasonic 3DO game, this game I think also appeared on Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation. Them versions weren't great either. No. The Panasonic 3D versions better. It just was a great game. In this game, first of all you get cutscenes. Yeah, you get all these cutscenes. All of these games, they're all the same. You go dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's got that cutscene in there. In all of the, we all know they're all the same. The cutscene, but where it shines the most, the graphics animation in this game is really impressive, stunning, spectacular. I have to say that the graphics are all that in this game. They look really, really great. The characters look really fluid the way they move forward, and they put like a bent face when they move backwards. then you can tell you're going backwards when they put like a bendy face. You can tell, innit, how they're moving. And also it has, of course, classic gameplay. Has always one of the best gameplay. The music, man. The music in this game, right, is absolutely stunning, man. Really good music from all the Street Fighter number 2 games. This has one of the best music you will ever hear. Okay? And if you keep on playing this game without getting killed in this game, you are able to see a scene where this guy named Akuma, he comes into the stage, goes, duh, comes forward and he knocks the crap out of M. Bison, goes, poof, 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 poof. He knocks the crap out of him. He kills him in that fight. He actually kills him, and he's knocked out on the ground. The way he dropped onto the ground. Sorry about I'm laughing. And when he's knocked out, you are in the final battle against him. Then Ryu versus Akuma. They both fight each other in a final battle. Oh my god, when I saw this first time ever, my god, when I chose Ryu, I go, what the heck's going on here? Who's this guy? He just popped up from nowhere and he's challenging you to fight him. Come on, show me what you got. The guy is pretty tough, He's a really hard fighter though. First time when you fight him, you're going to find him quite hard. Man, the stage looked so nice, beautiful. And then, you know what? The music in this stage. Do you know how it goes? I try to do the music. It goes, dun 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 dun. Really epic music, I'm telling you, man. He hypes you proper, man. You go hype to watch his music. Great music in this. You have to check this game out. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Panasonic 3D exclusive. Check it out. Is this the best fighter game on the system? Well, I'm gonna name you another game which sounds the same. You see, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, right, was released in CA, UK, US. That game was called Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. There was another game called Super Street Fighter 2X Grand Master Challenge. Woo! But I just mentioned that one came, this version. You know what? This was only for one region. JAP. Japanese, man. It was only out in Japan. Panasonic wanted, Panasonic, Capcom got together, released this game called Super Street Fighter 2X Grandmaster Challenge, only made in Japan. This is by far the greatest Street Fighter 2 number 6 from the number 2, the best fighting game you ever play. Trust me. I don't know if this is true. Some people go, this is one of the best fighting game you ever play, unless you own Street Fighter 5 in modern gaming. If you don't own that, you own all the other ones. This is the best fighting game. Till then, you won't have to beat it. So, in this game, right, it's the same like the other one. It's got the same cutscenes. I did notice something else in this game. What I noticed, the graphics, right? The animation is still top notch. It looked more like color paletted. It looks like an RGB color palette looked better on it. It looks more better when we actually look at the graphics properly, but you have to gaze at the screen properly. You can't just like, when you're fighting, I don't know if you can tell. You can tell. You can tell when you actually play it. And man, the music looks clearer. The music is the same. Sound looks clear. It's still the same. Then again, you're going to fight Akuma. I do find it gives you a high performance fighting action. Yeah. And now I'm going to tell you something else. Did I go is the best fighting game on the system? Wow, Super Street Fighter 2X Grandmaster Challenge. Panasonic 3DO exclusive. This is one of the best from the #2 series. Not only that, it's also the best fighting game on Panasonic 3DO. Yeah, Hadouken. There you go. The greatest fighting game on Panasonic 3D exclusive. Now you know it's one of the greatest fighting game. Hadouken. Oh, you can. There you go. There you have it, guys. A best fighting game you can't go without. Check this game out. If you prefer to buy Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo if you live in the English countries, but if you like a bit of Japanese, you don't mind the Japanese text, you want the real version, then you need Super Street Fighter 2X Grandmaster Challenge, the best version of the game. So check it out. Do buy it, purchase this one. It's a great game to own. The next one is Supreme Warrior. This one is a bit of a different story where you get to have a movie-like cutscene. You ain't gonna believe it what's in this thing. You got real actors in it. It's got real movie actors in it, right? So basically, these guys are real in this game. They're real characters in it. You're fighting real people in it. So you fight these real guys, these real martial arts. So what's this about? This monk guy is sending you on a mission to get each mask from these fighters. Then you're gonna fight the final boss to get the real mask. Once you do that, you've completed the mission. So what you do in this game, you're in a FPS, first person view mode, and you got kick, punch, real fighting moves, and you're fighting real characters, and you have to defeat them. Each time you defeat a character, you get a mask. That's how this game works. Do I think it's good? It is quite good. It is pretty enjoyable. It's really, really good. It's not one of the best fighting games on the system, but still, it's pretty good. If you like that kind of experience, check it out. Total Eclipse. Are we all into the clips? Here we go. Total Eclipse is a space shooter where you got this spacecraft flying around, and then it's got really good graphics. It's flying around. You find all these other spacecrafts. It's a very good looking game. A very Total Eclipse is exclusive to Panasonic 3DO. It's a great game, and I would have to say, anybody who has never played Total Eclipse, please try this out. It's a still very good game to own. Okay? The next one is Virtuoso. Now, this guy in this game, he's got a hair open. He's wearing a black jacket, black trousers. Okay? He's a rock star in it. He's a rock star. Hey, rock stars in this game. He might be a real rock star. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know he might be. I don't know who he is. Maybe you guys out there, guys will know who this guy is. So basically, this is a rock star. He's got a gun. He's going tish, 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 tish. He's shooting away, and then he's got a rock and roll music. The music's really good. He goes. I'm not really good at doing that music, but the music's really good. It's American. It's like American rock music in there. Anybody who likes American rock music, well, we probably heard of real or lots of rock musicians. It's a great action shooter. Check this game out. I think you should purchase this game. It's a really good game actually. Um, Way of the Warrior. This game was released by uh, guys who made Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot and and Jack and Daxter. They released this game. This game has nice looking graphics. They look really nice. Don't believe anybody they aren't. They are really, really nice. Originally, I think this was the very first game on there. I can be wrong. I think it was the very first game that appeared on this system. It's a Panasonic 3DO exclusive. It was very bizarre. The guys from Crash Bandicoot and Jack and Daxter made a fighting game. Very funny. But this fighting game is really good. It's got really good characters. They got characters like Nobunaga, Shaky Jake. Some guys use punch, kicks. Some guys are using swords like Nobunaga. I think they made the characters look like realistic, which is a good thing. The arenas look really nice. The gameplay is really nice. The whole damn game is using rock and roll music. I don't know, man. Having a rock music in a game, fighting game is a bit weird, really, isn't it? It still does suit it. If you find it really annoying, just turn it off. It's a really good game. Check it out. Purchase this game. It's really good. Wolfenstein 3D. By far the best Wolfenstein 3D you will ever play. You probably played so many versions of this. This is one of the best versions of Wolfenstein. It's got great looking graphics, I'll tell you that. It's got one of the best looking graphics. When you're even picking the objects, you can tell they're really shiny. And all the stages in the levels in the games, they look really nice in it. So it's the same story, gameplay, but it's still one of the best versions of Wolfenstein. If you want to own one of the best Wolfenstein game, Wolfenstein 3D on Panasonic 3DO, this is the one to go. Go for it. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video session today, which I've talked about the Panasonic 3DO game exclusives. There were a lot of good games on it. Some of these games are so unique, you probably wouldn't even see on the other platforms. If any of these games interest you, then you have to own the Panasonic 3DO. I'm a big fan of Panasonic 3DO, I'll tell you that. It's one of my favorite systems of them all because it's got some very unique games that I really enjoyed than the other systems. Even other systems have their unique games. I didn't enjoy their unique games as well as the Panasonic 3DO ones. Because Panasonic's done a really good job with some of the licenses he took, even with Japanese developers. I still will be covering some more games in my next video. So I hope this has been very informative what Panasonic 3DO game exclusives were and which ones you can enjoy. So I hope you guys like my video today. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.